Yeah, you hear quiet sobbing
I
from the other
walk in.
side of the curtain. Like
Yeah.
you walk in, you're on Trench's side, and on the other side, there's
Yeah, so I'm gonna like look over Trench first, and then do I know where Setter keeps her stuff? Seth?
Beth.
I'm sorry, the demon just cracked me up. That was really good. Um, um, it's probably like assortments, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I think she like kind of like she'll hear you come in and like shoo you out and just say like put it somewhere where you can set it down.
She's awake, right?
Yeah, set her knots, which you can't see.
Oh, I thought you
No,
came
like
out.
you can't.
Like,
I mean, yes, yeah. No, I do.
okay.
I was making the joke because I nodded and then I'm like,
Oh.
all right, and say something.
No, I do the exact same thing. It's okay.
You guys should see all the expressions my NPCs have. Like, I wouldn't even need to attempt to do voices if you could just see my shitty
Yeah.
face doing this stuff.
Yeah, so I'll like put them away and then say, I mean, I wasn't there. Maybe I should go in? And shrug.
I just Setter just kind of shakes her head. It's like later.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Now's
work
not
on
the time.
I'm gonna go work on something. I'll be down there if you need me.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go to my workshop.
I say thanks before you leave
I nod.
because I see that you got me more than I paid you for.
Iris.
Yeah, she walks through the infirmary too, and she kind of pauses when she sees Trencher. She just kind of goes, huh. And then she finally notices that,
There's quiet sobbing.
yes. And she, like, goes to open the curtains, but it doesn't. And she, like,
Without even talking to Setter, just like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
but actually, no, she has stuff to set her. So I guess she's like, actually, she's gonna, yeah, she's gonna say,
I thought I was in there talking to her.
Hmm?
I thought I was like talking to nobody.
This is like after you've already finished your conversation.
Oh, okay.
This is when they show up.
I think I'll ask her about Trench and like he said he knew you.
she just kind of like, tried to, I did a job for him. I helped him kill a lot of people. She shrugged again.
Setter kind of raises her eyebrow.
She shrugs again. He paid me. I mean, yeah.
Um,
Almost surprised he recognized, he knew who I was, or remembered who I was.
he asked about you specifically. Nice.
What was that?
That's a reading, Iris.
Oh,
Um, do you regret the horrible thing you did with him?
um,
Got money
not
for it.
really. What?
You got money for it.
Yeah, like, not really. Like, I've learned to stop regretting the things I do.
Uh, We'll just go with what does Irish wish Sutter would do.
Um, have an actual conversation with Earl and not a shouting match.
So it's like, needs to happen. I would have preferred Hope not be here.
If you want for that day, you can take her out. But she was very upset at the thought of leaving, even temporarily. For the visit, I think she can handle that.
Not, this is just Sutter asking, it's like, what do we do with her?
With nobody.
Yeah, and I'm just asking, I'm not using the move.
She trusts. Get her back on her proverbial feet.
Like, I don't think you should tell her that.
No, I think that's what she wants, right? She wants to be on her feet again.
She kind of shrugs, like, I still want some answers from her. I was getting somewhere, but then, you know.
Yeah. I don't know how willing she's going to be to talk right now.
Of course not right now, I'm not heartless. I'm an asshole, but not heartless. She smirks a bit when she says that.
I think Sutter just kind of says, yeah, doesn't quite smirk so much. It's like, or even anytime soon, though.
Well, we'll see how she is. And then if she had nothing to say, she walked out.
I kind of want to use my last hold. It's really tough. I'll just do what's your character really feeling.
Unsure of what to do, and a bit distressed at the whole, change or leave thing.
Okay. Sutter's just like, I don't know what she says. She'll say like, well, she's just like, I've got something to focus on right now. And I think she'll turn and go deal with nobody as you leave.
Okay, what does dealing with nobody look like?
I think she just walks in and sits down next to her bed and doesn't say anything.
I think she does her best to stop crying as soon as she notices your presence, and she just like, didn't I tell you you could leave?
She just says, it's okay, and I didn't want you to be alone right now.
She just like laughs. She's like, well, that's exactly what I want, so if you don't mind.
She's like, I do a little bit. Um, I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but you're a tad self-destructive.
In what way?
Keep poking bears with sticks. It's all you did your entire time here.
I just made a slight miscalculation, that's all. And she's saying this all through like tears that are starting to stop.
Setter just says, yeah, me too.
Guess neither of us are very good at math.
Setter's like, nah, it's not much math than stitching people back together.
Not much math in what I do either.
What is it you do?
Just like gives you a look and like smirks, and she's like, what do you think I do?
Setter smiles a little bit. Cause trouble.
She laughs a bit. She's like, I do some of that, but I told you. This time I just made a miscalculation. It's not usually this bad. Mostly I just give people the answers they already have. Often you guys are too stupid to see them.
Often we are. Can I make the workspace move?
Yeah, you want to fix her?
I do.
Okay.
Put her back together.
I'm not going to look at the list. I'm going to just make shit up because I know I can do that as part of that move. So, and I already have a bit of an idea. First of all, you're going to need Leon's help. First and foremost, you're going to need some sort of gadget he can scrape together. You need lots and lots and lots of time, like months and months of PT. You're going to need, if you want to get feeling back, like actual feeling and not just learning to use your legs, like type of shit, you're going to need some weird shit involved in that. Some bit of healing touch, potentially. And you're going to need her willing to do it all. Willing to stay with you guys through all that.
All right. So I'm gonna, I think, stand up a little bit. Is she like crying less, smiling a bit more?
Yeah, she has her usual smirk on now.
Say like, let's start seeing what we can do about fixing this. And it's probably very simple things and like just testing, like feeling at like all her toes and all that sort of stuff.
I think she's like, what's the point?
Setter's like, well, I'll get your legs working.
Yeah, I see that you think that. What's the point of it? What's the reason?
It's what I do. I put broken things back together.
I don't usually like to consider myself broken.
Yeah, I think you can make an exception for this.
I don't need you to fix me, Setter. This is the first time she's really used your name since she's learned it.
I'm like, I know.